Namaskaram. I had a very interesting question actually. It was about parenting. Now, I don't have children, but it was a very interesting chat because I was speaking with this meditator and he explained to me that his children are not listening to him. He wants them to do yoga, meditation, take some kind of sport, art, you know, the parent wants the children to be active, to be more vibrant. So anyway, like I said, I don't have children of my own. However, I do know this one thing is that children observe a lot. Okay, so I immediately asked this parent, are you doing those things? See, you want your children to do meditation, yoga, and it's not just about yoga and meditation. It could be about anything. I know parents want sometimes their children to be this. There is a whole list of things. But are you having that quality within you? Because if you, as a parent, don't have it, they are not going to have it either. And they observe it. They don't go by what you speak, they go by what you do. It's very simple, I know. This is not rocket science. But most people forget this. And that's why there is all kinds of tension. Why my children are not doing this, why they are not doing that. Like I said, instead of focusing on your children, you focus on yourself first. That is the way. That is the only way. If you yourself have that discipline, have that quality, right? It could be anything. I'm not saying particularly about yoga and meditation. I'm saying it could be anything. If you have that within you, then you don't even have to tell them. The children will see that, they will observe it, and they will naturally get motivated and they will naturally get that inspiration. If you have to constantly tell them, and they're not listening to you, it is probably because you don't have it within you anyway. So that's why they're not listening to you. The parent wants the child to meditate, but the parent is meditating only one time a week. You don't even have consistency yourself. How do you expect your children to have that consistency? And then the parent is like, oh, I have a lot of work and I'm busy and this and that. Well, the children has their work. They have to manage school. They have to do a lot of things. They're not going to be caring about it if you don't care about it either. If you're doing it once a week, well, they're going to be like, okay, why should I do it every day? That doesn't make sense. So, children observe. Never tell your children that, oh, do this, because they will be like, well, are you doing it to begin with? If you're not doing it, they're not going to do it. And then the parent always tells, I want my children to be better. I want my children to be better than me. Why? Because you are such a mess? So that, again, these kind of things you never want to say to your children. You always want to strive to do your best. Strive to develop those qualities within you first. And when you have them, then you talk about it. Then you can tell your children, okay, yeah, try to do this, because I have done it also. And they can see that. They're not stupid. Your children, no matter how old, they know. They observe a lot, and you cannot fake it in front of them. So again, I don't know much about parenting, but this is some things that I have definitely seen. And I mean, I'm again, like I said, I'm not a parent, but I am a son. So I do observe my parents. I do observe people around me. Right? So that's how it is. Anyways, so that was what I had to say. I'm curious to know if you guys are facing any kind of situations similar to that. Feel free to comment down below. Namaskaram.